Hi, I'm Dr. Kelly Starrett with H-Wave. I want to take a second and give you a general overview of how this incredible technology works. H-Wave works in two ways. Number one, we have a low frequency function, which does primarily two things. Number one, it contracts musculature, so we get a lot of non-fatiguing muscle contraction. And this is very useful if I can't move a limb or I've got pain with movement. This allows me to signal the brain that actually it's safe to move, and we begin to load tissues appropriately. So if I've had a surgery, the tissues actually need a little mechanical input to actually normalize and without sort of creating a disorganized scarring effect. So the non-fatiguing muscle contraction can do a lot to signal that it's okay to move. It also signals to the brain that movement is safe. And oftentimes, if you've ever had pain, that you know that it can be sort of noxious and uncomfortable to move that thing again after injury or insult. And one of the nice things about having this movement without motion is that the brain hears that movement and it ends up sort of interrupting some of that pain signaling. So it can be very, very powerful in terms of making it okay to move again in the future. But the underlying mechanism that we love the most with low frequency is that we get this non-fatiguing muscle contraction that dumps and squeezes the lymphatic system. That lymphatic system is the sewage system in the body. So if we're trying to manage congestion or post-surgical swelling or post-injury swelling, one of the things that happens is that because we can't move or we're not sort of inclined to move because it's painful or we need to protect the tissue, it's difficult for us to decongest and remove that waste out. So in simple terms, we like to say, hey, the H-wave brings the groceries in and it takes the garbage out. And this is important for a couple reasons. Swelling rate limits healing. So if something is swollen, we're not going to see sort of the advantageous, amazing healing response from the body. And number two, that swelling actually is a sensitizer of the tissue. So I'm more likely to have higher pain levels with swelling than I am if I've kind of constantly decongested and managed that swelling. When we're managing swelling, what we end up seeing is that people have less pain, faster healing times, and remember, plus that non-fatiguing muscle contraction means that I could use this all the way from enhancing performance. Hey, I just did a really hard bike ride, I want to recover my quads for tomorrow. The same way we use it for our Olympians. And I can use it to manage swelling or pain because I've got this non-fatiguing, simple, safe muscle contraction. The second level of H-wave, which is really remarkable, is the high frequency setting. So with a little bit of a different waveform, one of the things that happens is that we can shut down a pain response. So immediately when you see that you're putting this high frequency through a tissue system or through a joint, one of the things that happens is that we can interrupt that pain signaling to the brain. It's just hard to hear that over what's happening with that sort of very comfortable electric current. The other thing that's remarkable here is that we can actually fatigue out some of the aspects of the nervous system, which gives us on-demand pain relief for potentially many hours afterwards. So if we run that high frequency for 45 minutes to an hour, we can often have pain relief then, but we can also have pain relief for many more hours. So in essence, this is really a movement technology where creating windows of opportunity where I have less discomfort so that I can move more, less discomfort so I might have to take fewer pain meds, and I can move more, less discomfort so I can engage in my ADLs, activities of daily living. And what's nice is that I can do both of those systems simultaneously. I can run low frequency and high frequency. So we give people on-demand pain relief, and we have a mechanism by which we can further decongest tissues. These two things make this the ideal technology for us to improve the human condition, return us to all the things that are important to us, and on the other hand, improve performance.